27th, 2023. Pauline, may I have the roll call, please?
Smith.
Here.
Weinreich.
Here.
Bragg.
Here.
Robish.
Present.
Mayor Harrington is absent.
Please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Public forum. Public comments may be sent, the agenda. Approval of the agenda. Is there any corrections or additions?
Make a motion to approve. Second.
Motion Weinreich, second by Robish, since he's short timing it. I'll give you that.
Yeah, give me.
All right. Now we'll get to public forum. Boy, I'm just trying to get too far ahead. Yeah. Roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Weinreich.
Aye.
Bragg.
Aye.
Robish.
Aye.
Okay. Public forum. Third time. We'll get it. Public comments may be sent during the live meeting broadcast on the city's YouTube channel. The link is listed on the city's website at www.huronsd.gov. Click on Government, then City Commission. In order to use the YouTube chat feature, please create an account with YouTube and Gmail, or use your existing accounts. Please state your name and address for the record. Public forum is limited to a maximum of 3 minutes per person. We do have our HR rep on the computer, so if people are remote logging in, he should be able to catch those. With that, is there anyone that has public forum that they'd like to address, or any public comments? If not, Pauline, you have an absentee voting opportunity for people.
Yep, I just want to let everybody know absentee voting begins today. You can vote both here at the finance office or at the school business for both city and school election. So April 11th is the election, 7 to 7 is the polls. If you need anything, please feel free to call us.
Okay, thank you. Consent agenda. Matters appearing on the consent agenda are expected to be non-controversial and will be acted upon by the commission at one time without discussion, unless a member of the commission requests an opportunity to address any given item. Items removed from the consent agenda will be discussed at the beginning of the formal items. 4.1, minutes of March 20th, 23. 4.2, Board of Equalization minutes of March 2023. 4.3, Board of Equalization minutes of March 24th, 2023. 4.4, fuel quotes for city departments. 4.5, appointment of election workers. 4.6, special event on sale alcoholic beverage license filed by Top Floor Events for the Heartland Pool and Dart Tournament on April 1st at the Huron Arena, 155th Street Southwest. 4.7, special event on sale alcoholic beverage license filed by Top Floor Events for a chamber mixer on April 11th at the Centennial Stone Church, 405 Kansas Avenue Southeast. 4.8, personnel items. Number 1, recommend hiring Abigail Brandsrud for the summer aide position at the library. Number 2, recommend hiring Tanya Mulder for the summer aide position at the library. Number 3, recommend hiring Jasmine Field for a 911 telecommunicator position. Number 4, request to post and advertise for an IT specialist position. Number 5, recognize that Sarah Rogers has finished the 1,040-hour probationary period and is eligible for supplementary benefits. Number 6, recommend hiring Christine Bales for a part-time dispatch position. Number 7, recommend hiring Jeremy James for a part-time dispatch position. Number 8, accept the resignation of Tomlin Toy from the 911 telecommunication position. Number 9, recommend hiring seasonal positions for the Park and Rec Department. Number 10, recommend hiring seasonal positions for the Broadland Creek Pro Shop. Number 11, recommend hiring seasonal positions for Central Park. 4.9, payment of city bills and library bills. Is there a motion to approve consent?
Move to approve the consent agenda.
Motion by Robish. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Bragg. Roll call vote, please.
Smith,
Aye.
Weinreich,
Aye.
Bragg,
Aye.
Robish.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item number 6, petitions and communications. 6.1, consider updated quitclaim deed from the City of Huron to Greater Huron Development Corporation for Northwestern Energy Gas Peaking Plant Addition. Ted, I know Mr. Hayter is here with Greater Huron, if you could shed some light on that, if you would, please.
You bet. Ted Hayter with Greater Huron, thank you for having me. This is an updated legal description from a new plat prepared by Northwestern Energy for a sale of approximately 7 acres in the Vantage Industrial Park in northeast Huron to sell from the Greater Huron to Northwestern Energy for future development. They don't have specific plans for projects or timelines on anything. They are acquiring this site next to their new generation station just for future development considerations. And this is just, again, an updated legal description reflecting the new plat for the property.
Thank you. Is there a motion to approve that?
So moved.
Motion to approve, is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion on that item? Maybe just a point of clarification. We're transferring that deed from the City of Huron to the Greater Huron Development Corporation as a vehicle to transfer that property through Greater Huron. So that's an explanation of what we're doing with that. Roll call vote, please.
Smith,
Aye.
Weinreich,
Aye.
Bragg,
Aye.
Robish.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item number 7, ordinances and resolutions. 7.1, second reading of ordinance number 2253-16-94, snow removal emergency routes. Mr. Valesky, would you officially proclaim that?
Certainly, thank you, Mayor. This just adds another emergency route. It's from Michigan Avenue from 13th Street at Arizona to 15th Street Southwest.
Thank you. Is there a motion on that?
I would move to approve the new snow emergency route.
Motion by Commissioner Robish,
Second.
second by Commissioner Weinreich. Any discussion on that?
I'm gonna just, one quick thing they talked about in this morning's meeting is that with this change, take some of that private property, they're looking at doing some easements and then a right-of-way, a replat. Do we make this contingent upon that right-of-way transfer?
As far as, what do you mean?
On that one corner in front of Ventura? It's private property across there. We have been cleaning it, so this is gonna allow that to happen still, but they're working with, I understand, Julie in the planning office to replat the area and give us the right-of-way portion.
If we've already been doing the snow removal now, I don't think it should affect that part of it, in my opinion. If we're already doing the snow removal now, that part of it wouldn't, if you think that we need to make sure that that gets done, I could see that, but as far as we're already doing the snow removal.
Yeah, it's just that and the liability of private property. So, not that we can't continue to do the snow removal, my thought was just contingent upon having the right of way.
How does that affect the ordinance reading?
I don't know that it does, Mayor.
I don't think should be contingent on the passing of it, but I think it As long as, yeah, you're right.
Right, as long as we work through getting that, because it could take a few months, I understand that, yeah.
We're hopefully over snow, so.
Is that a promise?
Okay, is there any further discussion on it? Roll call vote, please.
Smith,
Aye.
Weinrice,
Aye.
Bragg,
Aye.
Rubish,
Aye.
Motion carries. Next item under ordinances and resolutions, resolution number 2023-04, authorizing solid waste management program signatory for a recycling truck and roll-off containers. Tucker, would you
Yep.
give us the details on that, please?
Certainly, Mayor, Solid Waste Department is just looking to apply for a grant up to not exceeding $138,626. This resolution would just give them the authority to make the application.
Okay, thank you. Is there a
I would move that we approve this.
motion to approve? Is there a second?
Second.
A second. I'd like to take the opportunity to have Dale Fortin, our Superintendent of Solid Waste, explain it a little bit further for consideration.
This is part of the overall new transfer station also. So on the new drop-off area where the yard waste and stuff is going to be, and we're still moving, hopefully planning by fall to have that new area, the drop-off done. And these bins then would be placed over in that area for the recycled material and stuff, recyclables, single stream, to do away with a lot of the community bins that we have for people that can just drive there then and drop that material off. So under the grant, it is something that's eligible and definitely part of our whole program overall. There will be, so we have, I believe we've done the baler. This is the roll-off containers, and there will be one more coming forward with the new recycling drop-off area yard waste. So try and get some money for helping with that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna note also that it authorizes the mayor to sign.
Yeah, just, we're trying to get all the grant money we can, and as Dale just went through, these all, in one shape or another, relate back to recycling, and so that's why there's more grants available for some of those programs. So we're just, any of these that we can get approved for reduces the total cost of the facility for the city.
Okay. Further discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Smith,
Aye.
Weinrice,
Aye.
Bragg,
Aye.
Rubish,
Aye.
Motion carries. We will now end our regular session and move to executive session, if I could have a motion for that.
Move to go into exec, please.
Motion Commissioner Robish,
Second.
second Commissioner